The Omaha market is seeing a shift. However, this shift is not necessarily what you might be seeing in other parts of the United States, but here we are seeing a slight shift as prices are softening and homes are taking a little bit longer to sell. My name is Morgan Putnam and I am a local Omaha realtor. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for stopping by the Omaha Insider YouTube channel. Please take a moment to subscribe so you're always the first to know what's going on in Omaha. We're going to start off by comparing this year to last year. So in August and September of last year, we saw way less listings for sale than we are seeing right now. Closed sales have also slowed down, and homes are taking about 3 days longer on average to sell. So this is a change from last year as well as the change from the spring and early summer market that we saw in 2025. Listings are up 11% for existing homes. So that's a pretty big change from August of 2024 than what it is now. And closings are down 8%. So that just shows that we're getting more homes on the market with less homes actually closing. So that means less inventory leaving the market. So that creates an opportunity for buyers because there's more homes sitting on the market. And that is not to say that sellers, your homes aren't going to sell, because they absolutely are. Compared to other markets in the United States, Omaha is still a very solid, strong market, and home sellers are still having great success in selling, sometimes with multiple offers, even at higher price points, if the home is priced well compared to comparables and is presented well to the market, meaning it's cleaned, maybe it's pre-inspected. We just want everything to be easy for the buyer so your house will stand out when it's listed. The median home price for a home in Omaha is $307,000, and the average sold price in Omaha is $367,000. So this is about a 4% increase year over year, which is a great, solid, steady, healthy market. It's nothing crazy like what we were seeing during COVID, which is honestly just easier for everyone to handle because it's less of a frenzy. New construction is always a little bit of a wild card because a lot of times builders list homes when they are not anywhere near being completed. And so they want them to be sold right around the time that they're going to be finished building them. So the days on market tends to be quite a bit longer for new construction. So it's 70 days on market, which is quite a bit more than what it was last year around this time. And so that just shows that, again, that price per square foot that you have to pay in order to be in new construction just isn't necessarily available to all buyers in this market. People are still going to be drawn to those existing homes because the price is quite a bit better. Interest rates are at the best that they have been in 2025 right now. Conventional buyers may be around 6.1 or 6.2% for a 30-year mortgage, which is really great for this year for 2025. But obviously it still is higher than what we still have in our recent memory. And so it's just something to be aware of as a seller, that buyers are having to stomach higher prices as well as higher interest rates. So that can really raise a monthly payment and really crush affordability for buyers. And we need to be able to have some sort of affordability for buyers in order for sellers' homes to actually move off the market. Overall, sellers cannot be lazy when preparing their home to go on market. They need to do everything they can to put its best foot forward. So maybe some of those relatively affordable things like carpet, paint, it might be worth it to do those prior to listing. And you want to have it staged, looking as good as possible to appeal to the largest pool of buyers as you can. And for home buyers, there just is some opportunity out there right now, especially for those homes that are sitting a little bit longer. You can find some, I wouldn't say great deals, but some slightly more favorable terms than what we've been able to get in recent memory. And so maybe that might be some seller concessions. It might be the closing date that you want. It might be a lower price, or it might be having them pay for a rate buy down. So there's just some different negotiating tactics that can really benefit you. And so if you've been sitting on the sidelines, you can take advantage of a slightly lower rate. Again, it's just slightly lower, but then also try to take advantage of it being a little bit more of a buyer's market right now than what we've seen for a while. And so you can maybe get some great terms. Overall, the Omaha market is still holding really strong and really steady. So if you have any questions about your specific house, your specific neighborhood, or your specific buying situation, I'd love to help you. Check out my website at www.heymorganputnam.com and reach out in the contact form, or you can text me at 402-720-9886.